Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the star of our show, Terry.
Hey, music lovers. Welcome back to The Music and Me Season 3. Can you believe this is Season 3? It seems like it's went so fast. I am your host, Terry, and I am so excited to kick off this new season with all of you. I've had a nice little break, but I've been counting down the days until I could dive back into my favorite topic of music. Now, if you've been with me before, you know that music isn't just a playlist to me. It's the soundtrack of our lives. Every lyric, every beat, every melody tells a story and reflects who we are, what we're feeling, and the world we're living in. Today, we're going to dive into the music of 2024. Now, I do realize it's been almost a month into the new year of 2025. I hope you've all had a great new year. But I always like to start off the new season with the songs from the previous year, the ones that topped the charts. So I'm going to be sharing the top 5 hits of the year. You know, the songs that ruled the charts and had us singing and dancing along. But that's not all. After that, I'm going to tell you my personal top 5 favorites of the year. The songs that made me smile, laugh, and maybe even shed a tear or two. Plus, stick around until the end of this episode because I have some very exciting news to share. There is something big happening to me this year, and I can't wait to tell you about it. You don't want to miss my announcement of what is happening to me this year. I'm so excited. All right, before we dive in, I'd love for you to share this podcast with your friends, family, and anyone who loves music as much as we do. Let's grow this music community together. Whether you're here to discover new tracks, reminisce about your own favorites, or just hang out and talk music, you're all in the right place. So let's get ready to celebrate the incredible sounds of 2024. These are the songs that dominated the charts, defined the year, and honestly, set some major trends in music. So I'm going to give you the scoop on why they were so big and what I think about them. Let's start things off with the number 1 song of the year, Lose Control by Teddy Swims. Now, I absolutely love this song. I think I talked about it in my Grammy episode from last year, so I'll link that in the show notes in case you want to listen to that. Teddy Swims' Lose Control was released on June 23rd of 2023. It's a powerhouse ballad that showcases his signature blend of soulful vocals and heartfelt storytelling. It's an amazing song. Inspired by the whirlwind emotions of losing oneself in love, this song immediately struck a chord with fans around the world. Its slow burn success was nothing short of extraordinary. Starting modestly on the charts, it climbed steadily for 32 weeks before hitting the coveted number 1 spot on the Billboard Hot 100 in March of 2024. From there, it became unstoppable, dominating the charts and cementing itself as the anthem of the year. With its lush production, relatable lyrics, and Swim's undeniable charisma, Lose Control didn't just top the charts, it owned them, leaving an indelible mark on 2024's musical landscape. Now, every time this song comes on the radio, I love to sing along. I can listen to this song over and over and not get tired of it. Teddy Swims has such an amazing voice, and I love it. I love all his songs. I've listened to his albums, and he's just amazing. But Lose Control, I love that song. Next up, we've got a bar song, Tipsy by Shaboozey. Shaboozey's A Bar Song, Tipsy, emerged as a genre-blending sensation in 2024, seamlessly fusing hip-hop and country elements. Released in April 2024 under the independent label of Empire, the track reimagines Jaquan's 2004 hit Tipsy, incorporating its catchy lyrics and hook. This unique blend resonated with a wide range of audiences, propelling the song to nearly 1 billion Spotify streams and making it the longest leading number 1 song on Billboard's Hot 100 chart by an artist with no accompanying credited acts. Shabuzi's innovative approach and the track's mass appeal earned him 5 Grammy nominations and a spot as the musical guest on Saturday Night Live, solidifying a bar song as the anthem America needed in 2024. Now, I love this song. I'm not a drinker, but I love this song. It just sounds like a party song, like you want to go to the bar and hang out with your friends and drink, I guess. But it's very catchy. I like to sing it. It just makes me want to dance and not drink so much because I'm not a drinker, as I said. But it just makes me happy when I listen to it. So I love this song. At number 3, we've got Beautiful Things by Benson Boone. Benson Boone's Beautiful Things was released on January 19th of 2024 through Night Street Records and Warner Records. It's a heartfelt ballad that captivated listeners with its soothing melodies and introspective lyrics. The song's gentle build to a powerful chorus resonated deeply, leading to its viral success on TikTok, where users embraced its comforting message. This widespread popularity propelled Beautiful Things to the number 2 spot on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, solidifying Boone's status as a rising star in the music industry. His dynamic live performances, including a memorable appearance where he delivered an emotive piano rendition of Slow It Down, followed by Beautiful Things, further showcased his vocal prowess and stage presence. The song's success was complemented by the release of its official music video, which visually encapsulates the song's themes of finding beauty in life's simple moments. Beautiful Things not only dominated the charts, but it also became a cultural touchstone, reflecting a collective yearning for solace and connection in 2024. I love, love, love this song, and I love Benson Boone. I saw him perform on the Grammy Awards. He was amazing. I think he was doing flips, and there might have been fire. I'm not sure. But he was doing flips, and oh my gosh, this song is so beautiful. I love it. I also remember when I was watching Dancing with the Stars, Derek Huff and his wife danced to this song as her comeback because she had some health issues. So, oh my gosh, it made me cry. But this song is so beautiful because it's talking about don't take the beautiful things from you. You know, it's kind of heart-wrenching if you really put yourself in the song. And those are the songs I like, the ones that can make me cry. Coming in at number 4 is I Had Some Help by Post Malone featuring Morgan Wallen. And it marked a significant genre crossover upon its release on May 10th, 2024. This country pop fusion served as the lead single from Malone's 6th studio album, F1 Trillion, and showcased his seamless transition into country music. Post Malone can do anything, by the way. He's done so many collaborations last year, I'm sorry. But, I mean, he can do anything. I love Post Malone. The track's heartfelt lyrics and catchy melody resonated with a broad audience, propelling it to debut at number 1 on both the Billboard Hot 100 and Hot Country Songs chart, a historic first. It maintained its top position on both charts for 5 consecutive weeks, underscoring its widespread appeal. Additionally, I Had Some Help was crowned the 2024 Song of the Summer, spending 14 weeks atop Billboard's Songs of the Summer chart. The song's success was further amplified by its official music video, which has garnered over 147 million views on YouTube, and its popularity on TikTok, where it became a viral sensation. This collaboration not only solidified Malone's versatility as an artist, but also bridged the gap between hip-hop and country music, leaving an indelible mark on the 2024 music scene. I'm not a big country fan, but I do love this song. Maybe it's the fact that it's a mix between hip hop and country. I'm not saying I'm a big hip hop person either, but I do like this song. It's very catchy, and I love to sing along when it comes on the radio. So, well deserved at number 4. Finally, at number 5, we've got Lovin' on Me by Jack Harlow, an absolute vibe that first dropped in late 2023, but truly took over 2024 like a tidal wave of confidence. Jack Harlow's Lovin' on Me, released on November 10th, 2023, marked the beginning of a new era for the rapper. The pop rap track samples Cadillac Dale's 1995 R&B song Whatever, repurposing its chorus to create an infectious beat. Prior to its release, a snippet of the song went viral on TikTok, generating significant anticipation, as it would. Upon release, Lovin' on Me debuted at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and ascended to the top spot the following week, becoming Harlow's third number 1 hit. The track's success was bolstered by its vibrant music video, directed by Aidan Cullen, featuring Harlow sporting a mullet and dancing alongside friends. Critics praised the song's catchy rhythm and Harlow's charismatic delivery, with Vulture noting it as an earworm and highlighting his nimble flow and impeccable beat selection. Lovin' on Me not only dominated the charts, but also showcased Harlow's versatility and ability to craft hits that resonate across diverse audiences. I do love this song, even though I'm not big on rap. But I did do a history of rap episode. If you want to go back and listen to that, I can link that one in the show notes too. So it's very interesting. I like to learn about all kinds of music. And as you know, I like all kinds of genres and, some of everything. So Lovin' on Me was a very catchy song, and I do love it. My favorite part in the song is the part where he says Lord Farquaad. Because if you don't know, Lord Farquaad is the villain in the Shrek movies, and it's hilarious. So it makes me think of Shrek when he says Lord Farquaad. I don't know the context around the lyrics, but, that makes me laugh. But it is a very catchy song, and I love to listen to it. And there you have it, 2024's top 5 songs. From soul and swagger to country vibes and dreamy ballads, this year's music had a little something for everyone. Now, don't go anywhere because coming up next, I'm going to be sharing my top 5 favorites of the year. These songs hold a special place in my heart, and I can't wait to tell you all about them. So stay tuned, but first, here's my interesting fact of the week. Welcome to my interesting fact of the week. Did you know that 2024 was practically the year of the Queens of Pop? Female solo artists absolutely owned the charts, with Taylor Swift, Billie Eilish, and Sabrina Carpenter leading the charge like musical superheroes. Together, they didn't just break records, they smashed them into glittering confetti. With over 4.8 trillion, yes trillion, global music streams, these icons prove that girl power isn't just alive, it's thriving. Taylor had everyone diving headfirst into the Tortured Poets Department, the anthology. Yes, that's the album's actual name. So dramatic. So Taylor. Billie gave us hauntingly beautiful tunes that stuck with us long after midnight. And Sabrina was out there making caffeine sound like the most romantic thing ever with her smash hit Espresso. Between Taylor's lyrical wizardry, Billie's ethereal vibes, and Sabrina's unstoppable rise, they turned 2024 into one big pop celebration. Seriously, they could have renamed it the Year of the Girl Boss Playlist. So, if you spent 2024 streaming one of their songs for the millionth time, just know you were part of a musical revolution. Long live the Queens. And now, back to our episode. Welcome back, everybody. What a year it's been for music, right? I mean, can we talk about those top 5 hits? Lose Control gave us all the feels. A Bar Song was the life of every party. Beautiful Things had us swooning. I Had Some Help reminded us to be grateful. And Lovin' on Me had us strutting around like we owned the place. But here's the thing about music. It's so personal, right? While these songs ruled the charts and had everyone singing along, there are a few tracks that hit me right in the heart this year. Songs that I blasted on repeat, danced to in my kitchen, and maybe even cried to when no one was looking. But I cry all the time, and my favorite type of songs are the ones that hit me in the heart and make me cry. So it's time to flip the script. I'm going to take you on a journey through my top 5 personal favorites of 2024. And this was hard to choose my top 5, but here we go. These songs may not have hit number 1, but they've been the soundtrack to my year, and I can't wait to share them with you. All right, let's dive into my top 5 favorite songs of 2024, starting with Too Sweet by the ever soulful Hozier. Released in late spring, this track quickly climbed the Billboard charts, peaking at number 3 and holding a spot in the top 10 for an impressive 8 weeks. Its heartfelt lyrics and dreamy instrumentals made it a go-to for everything from romantic playlists to quiet, introspective moments. What set Too Sweet apart wasn't just its beautiful soundscape and Hozier's rich, velvety vocals, but the universal emotion it captured. This song became a cultural moment, with fans everywhere sharing their love for its message of finding beauty in life's fleeting moments. It's no wonder it resonated so deeply and became a standout hit of the year. Now, let me tell you why this one left such a lasting impression on me. For one, it is a beautiful song. I love to sing along to it. I told somebody once that it made me want to drink whiskey, but I'm not a drinker. So that's funny. I don't know. It's just a beautiful song. And every time it plays on the radio or on my playlist on my phone, I can't help but sing along. I love Hozier's voice. I can listen to him forever. So that's why this song is one of my top favorite, because it's one of my favorite songs to sing to. And it just hit me in the heart. I loved it. And it made me want to drink whiskey. And I don't even like whiskey. All right, next up is Billie Eilish's Birds of a Feather, released in early fall of 2024. And wow, what a moment this song was. It soared to number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 and stayed in the top 10 for weeks, solidifying its place as one of the year's most beloved tracks. With its intimate vibe and dreamy production, it captured the hearts of listeners everywhere, including me. The song's minimal yet textured arrangement created this cozy, reflective atmosphere that felt like it was made for chilly autumn nights. Just perfect for winter, too. Billie's whispery, emotive vocals took center stage, drawing you in like a secret meant just for you. But the real magic lay in the lyrics, which compared relationships to birds flocking together, lifting and supporting one another, which is one of the things I loved about the song. It was a poignant reminder of the strength we find in unity, making it a perfect anthem for celebrating close bonds. From TikTok trends to late night playlists, Birds of a Feather became the soundtrack for friendships, family connections, and partnerships everywhere. It wasn't just a song, it was a feeling. And now let me tell you why it's one of my favorite songs of the year. First of all, I love Billie Eilish. I mean, most of her songs seems kind of dark, but beautiful. And this one was more happy than her usual stuff. I just loved it. I do dance to it in one of my workout videos, and it's just very catchy and it gets stuck in my head. It's just beautiful. I love it. But I love Billie Eilish. So, of course I would love it. Next up, Dua Lipa absolutely dominated the summer of 2024 with Training Season, released in July, and wow, what a powerhouse track. I love this song. This song shot straight to the top of the Billboard Hot 100 and held its ground in the top 5 for over a month, making it the ultimate summer anthem. Its bold energy and empowering message resonated with fans worldwide, from gym goers to dream chasers. Inspired by Dua's own journey of hard work and perseverance, Training Season is all about grinding through challenges, embracing growth, and proving you're unstoppable. The production is electric, with a pulsating beat, labored synths, and a driving rhythm that feels like pure adrenaline. And Dua's vocals? Absolute fire. Her delivery is dripping with confidence, making every lyric hit with maximum impact. The lyrics with lines like, "I'm earning every scar, I'm training for the stars," became a battle cry for anyone chasing their goals. It wasn't just a song, it was a mantra, a call to arms for hustlers and dreamers everywhere. From motivational TikToks to workout playlists, Training Season became the soundtrack to every push toward greatness. And now, let me tell you why this track is one of my top favorite songs of the year. For one, you know I love Dua Lipa. I did a whole entire episode about Dua Lipa. So I'll link that in the show notes. And it was hard to pick which Dua Lipa song I wanted to talk about, but I knew I had to talk about a Dua Lipa song. But Training Season is the one that I love to sing along to the most. I am trying so hard to get the words right. Like when it comes on at work, I get mad if customers come in there and interrupt my song, or if the phone rings during my song, or if you have to page during the song. It just makes me mad because this is my song. I love it. And yes, I do love to work out to Dua Lipa music, and I love all Dua Lipa. Truth is, Dua Lipa was a big part of my year in 2024. I listened to her so much, but as you know, I did do that episode about her. So that's why I love this song. But I also loved Houdini and Illusion and all of them. But you all know that. Okay, next up, Ariana Grande delivered all the feels with We Can't Be Friends, the heartbreak anthem of 2024. Released in June, the track quickly climbed the Billboard charts, peaking in the top 10 and staying there for weeks. Its raw vulnerability and stunning emotional depth struck a chord with fans everywhere, solidifying Ariana's reign as the queen of relatable pop ballads. The song's backstory adds to its impact. Ariana wrote it while reflecting on the complicated emotions of staying connected with an ex. The stripped-down production puts her powerhouse vocals front and center, with delicate piano melodies and soft strings amplifying the bittersweet tone. Lines like, "You're a stranger in my life, but I still know the way you smile," cut straight to the heart, capturing that universal struggle of trying to let go when you're not ready. Why did We Can't Be Friends resonate so deeply in 2024? It's Ariana at her most honest, and listeners couldn't get enough of her authenticity. The song became the soundtrack for late-night reflections, emotional TikToks, and yes, teary-eyed karaoke sessions. Its relatability and cathartic message turned it into an anthem for anyone navigating the heartbreak of letting go. And now let me share why this track holds such a special place in my heart. For one, I love Ariana Grande. I know I'm saying this about all these top 5 people, but I love Ariana Grande. I mean, she was just in the Wicked movie and she did so amazing in that, but that was a totally different kind of singing in the Wicked movie than her pop singing. The reason why I loved this song is because, well, it's fun to sing along to. It's very catchy. It makes me think of anybody I've had to let go. And I'm talking about like friendships. And sure, at first when I heard it, it kind of made me sad because I was going through a time where I thought all my friends were leaving me. So We Can't Be Friends just hit right in the heart because it was like my friends saying we can't be friends anymore, and I was having a hard time letting that go. But now I love the song. It's fun to sing along to, and I understand why people relate to it. Finally, my final top 5 song is Sabrina Carpenter's Please, 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 the heartfelt ballad that wrapped up 2024 in the most emotional, unforgettable way. Released in December, this track became an instant classic, quickly climbing to the top of the Billboard charts and holding strong in the top 10 for weeks. It was everywhere, on playlists, social media, even as the soundtrack to some of the most tear-jerking moments on TikTok. Sabrina wrote the song during what she called one of the most emotional periods of her life. And wow, you can feel every bit of it in the lyrics and her delivery. With its delicate piano, subtle strings, and Sabrina's crystal clear, achingly beautiful vocals, the song has a way of sneaking into your soul. In the lyrics, lines like, "I'm scared to ask, but I'll do it anyway, will you stay?" hit harder than your favorite rom-com's most gut-wrenching breakup scene. It's a raw and tender plea for connection, perfectly capturing the bittersweet courage it takes to bare your heart to someone. No wonder it became the soundtrack for so many quiet moments of reflection, from journaling to late-night cries. On TikTok, it sparked a viral trend where people shared their most vulnerable asks in life, making the song feel like it belonged to everyone who'd ever taken a risk for love or a dream. Its emotional weight and relatability cemented Please, Please, Please as one of the year's most defining tracks. And now, let me tell you why this song was one of my absolute favorites of 2024. I don't listen to a lot of Sabrina Carpenter, but this song kept coming on the radio at work like a lot, and I just can't help but sing along. And those are my favorite kind of songs, the kind I can sing along to. So that's pretty much why it's on my top 5 because I can't get it out of my head. One day I woke up and that song was stuck in my head. So I figure I'd add it to my top 5. But it's a beautiful song, and Sabrina had a really good year in 2024. Her and Chapel Roan had really great years. I do love Chapel Roan's song, Good Luck Babe. It's very catchy and fun to sing along to. But I don't listen to a lot of Chapel Roan. But she and Sabrina Carpenter had a very good year, I'd have to say. And those were my top 5 favorite songs of 2024. These tracks have been the soundtrack of my year, bringing joy, comfort, and even a few tears along the way. Now, before I end this episode, let me share my exciting news with you all. If you've been listening to this podcast for a while, you know that New York City is my absolute favorite place in the world that I've never been to. And I've got some super exciting news to share with you all today. I'm finally getting to visit the Big Apple in March, and I am so excited. I'll be going with my mom, my sister, my niece, and a group of 18 amazing people. It's a tour group, so I'm very excited. We're going to do all sorts of cool things while we're there, like take tours of famous places, and of course, experience the magic of Broadway, my ultimate dream. That's right, I'm going to see 3 Broadway shows: Aladdin, The Lion King, and Wicked. So, in the lead up to my trip, I'm planning to do a few episodes all about music and New York City. So, keep your ear out for those as I get ready for this trip of a lifetime, my dream trip. I cannot wait to share this experience with you, and I'll be bringing all the Broadway vibes and the city energy back with me to share with you all. So, that's my exciting news. I'm super excited, and I cannot wait. All right, what a fun episode this has been, right? Today, we looked back on the music of 2024, those chart-topping hits that ruled the airwaves, and my own personal favorites that made this year unforgettable. I hope you enjoyed this journey as much as I did, and I'm thrilled to finally share my exciting NYC news with all of you. I can't wait to bring you along for all the music-filled adventures leading up to this trip. But before we wrap up completely, let me tease what's coming next week. We are going to be diving into the Best New Artist nominees for the upcoming 2025 Grammy Awards. These rising stars are shaping the future of music, and I can't wait to share my thoughts on who might take home the big prize. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. And as always, thank you for tuning in to The Music and Me. If you loved today's episode, please share it with a friend, leave a review, and let's keep the music conversation going. Until next time, keep the music in your heart. And peace out, everybody. This has been the Music and Me podcast. Subscribe now so you don't miss a beat.